Hey guys, Jamie30 for next for another Terraria 1.3 video. This time I'm going to attempt to take down Skeletron. I tried this once before and it actually went reasonably well. I got him down to about the head down to about 1,000 health, but he still beat me because I ran out of throwing weapons, so I kind of had to start changing up my strategy. And that was the first time I'd ever fought him in expert mode. So I didn't expect to win, but it did surprisingly well. But let's just go ahead and get started here. I recommend basically all of my, or like 2/3 of my accessories are based around mobility. For this boss fight, even for like the regular versions, let me buff up, that was stupid. Even for the regular fight, you need a lot of mobility. So I have the Shield of Cthulhu for the quick dashing, so I can quickly change direction, and even you know, do a bit of charging at him if I wanted to. Oh, jeez. Also, basically, Hermes boots and at least some degree of double jump is required. Spectre boots really is going to be your best bet. Some degree of Spectre boots, either you know, lightning boots or like frost spark or whatever. Any of those really will do. But you need some amount of mobility to really do well in this fight. You just kind of want to circle around him. His hands are a lot more aggressive in expert mode, and you only will ever do like 1 or maybe 2 damage to the head. Generally speaking, unless you take out both of his hands first. His head has increased defense, and he has 8,000 health, so, and if you want to whittle him down with 1 damage at a time with 8,000 health, you go right ahead, but I don't think you're going to have time for that, quite frankly. But, and also you'll notice I have a lot of buff potions, because I almost did this with only like 2 buff potions. I had Iron Skin and Swiftness that I already had, but I went and did some fishing. I got some buff potions from one of my other characters who did a lot of fishing. Only potions that I could have had by this point, mind you. So like I have some endurance potions with the armored cave fish that you find underground, and stuff like that. But basically you don't want to play too defensively, so you want decent amounts of amount of defense so you can afford to take some hits, because you don't want to run out of time, because he does have a lot of health, as you can see. And I'm just kind of spamming projectiles to make sure I'm doing the most damage to him that I can. Oh, I don't have my imp out, also that could prove to be slightly helpful. But yeah, well-fed buff and regen are very, very helpful. And then, also Iron Skin and Endurance for the extra defense, Swiftness for mobility, and Wrath and Rage potions for extra damage. So it's kind of all keeping the focus on the hands. I'm kind of not moving around as much because I do want to make sure I actually kill him. Where is the moon right now? I can't see this. Either too many clouds or it might be a new moon and I might not even know what time. Oh, that's right. I have a watch. I need to remember that. Night ends at 4:30. Okay, so I still got plenty of time. I'm hoping with all these potions on my side, I should be doing. Yeah. I'm doing just fine here. I can afford to take some smacks from the hand because they actually don't. Let's see. Yeah, they do like 5 damage to me. They don't do a whole lot. It's his second phase that's actually a lot more difficult at this point, whereas in the original fight that was actually the easier phase because he just kind of, you know, charged at you and there really wasn't a whole lot to it. This time he does something different. I recommend also destroy both the hands around the same time, because when there's just one, he still can't damage him, but he does shoot out skulls, so you want to just get them both down as quick as you can. And almost there. As you can see, he's going to start shooting skulls at me. When he only has one hand gone, he shoots them at a reasonable pace. You know, they do also quite a bit of damage. Only 18 to me now, but they did probably upwards of 30 or 40 without the endurance potion. But at this point I'm going to switch over to javelins, because I figured at least when he's charging at me, because then I can get kind of some concentrated damage on him. But basically he's going to start shooting those skulls very quickly, and it's going to be very hard to dodge them. I sort of started to figure out how to dodge them. You basically just have to go in a circle constantly. And it doesn't leave you a lot of chances to attack them, but it will keep you safe. Now, when it comes to actually needing to do damage, really when he's spinning his head at you, that's probably going to be your best bet. Because, you know, he's not shooting skulls at you, he does travel at you very aggressively, and when he's near the edges of the screen, I'll try to demonstrate it by going really far away from him here. But, he moves a lot faster than when he's close to you, so he will try his hardest to stay about this distance from you at all times. So, yeah, basically just want to keep moving in a circle to avoid the skulls. And try not to get him too high in the air so that you can't fly over him, because that's no good, because you need to be able to keep up that circle. But, yeah, overall this is going a lot better than it did last time. My health is barely below 400. Because of, basically that just kind of shows you, I probably won't even re-up my potions. But, unless it starts to get bad. That just kind of shows you how vital buff potions are. I didn't really realize how like essential they are for doing well in these fights. You really need good buff potions, so you're really going to need to be doing a lot of fishing in the right biomes to get the particularly the endurance potions are probably the most useful. They're also the damage potions you get from the corruption and crimson fish are very helpful as well for getting the bosses down quicker, which I'm sure will be necessary when we get to hard mode and we have to beat all those bosses as well during the night. But and also once we get the hollow, once we get into hard mode, we'll be able to make get prismite fish, so we can make life force potions to increase our health quite significantly, and that is going to be very helpful as well. But yeah, definitely I would say your defense potions with Iron Skin and Endurance and your regeneration potion and your well-fed buff are probably the most important parts of this fight. But really, if you just keep circling around them, as you can see, it's not too it's not too bad at all, actually. It's just a matter of getting the technique down to get them to shoot the skulls around, because they do curve towards you also. So if you're not careful and if you try to double back on yourself too often, they will get you. So you just kind of gotta practice at it. He's just about dead here. Oh my god! I was not actually expecting that to happen. That is fantastic. That is probably the first time that's ever happened. Oh my god, that is amazing. It did like 1,000 damage to him. Sorry, I'm a little flustered by that. Alright, I'll pick these up afterwards. Let's go ahead and open the treasure back here. I actually don't know what this item is. The bone glove. Okay, so this was the... I remember when I was watching the live stream, it didn't have the... This item didn't have the rainbow text, so I didn't think it was the special item. Okay. Chance to consume bone. So it's a, basically this is a way for you to throw bones that you get from the, here, let me go ahead and try to get some bones really quick. This is a way for you to throw the bones that you get from the skeletons in the dungeon as a bit more of an effective weapon, I guess. I'm not actually sure exactly how this changes them. Let me just try to jump down into here really quick and test this out. Yes, give me some bones, please. Bone, there we go. Okay, so let's see. By themselves, they do 21 damage, 6 critical chance. Maybe they do 11 damage. Is that 11 damage added on to the 21 damage? I'm actually not sure. Not so sure about this. Come on, I want to get some enemies. I want to test it out. Here we go. You go away. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it does. They do kind of bounce around a lot too. But yeah, they don't. They definitely don't do. Yeah, they do the right amount of damage. Okay, I'm kind of confused by the damage given there. But yeah, basically they make the bones into like bouncy projectiles that are actually like reasonably usable, as opposed to like. I really just get the tally counter. Jeez. I got the book of skulls too. That's cool. I don't know if I've ever gotten this before actually. But that's not an extra thing, so that's not important. So yeah, like normally when you throw the bones, they just kind of, you know, they're just kind of lame. They're just like basically like shurikens. But with the glove, they turn them into a bit more of an interesting projectile that appears to do a bit more bone damage, or damage actually, than the bone thing there. So that's kind of unusual. But yeah, so hopefully you guys found that helpful, because that boss fight was one I was dreading for a long time, but it actually turned out to not be so bad. So thank you guys for watching. That disc really is following me all the way out here. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also check out the description for a link to our twitch.tv channel, where I'll be able to start doing live streams within a couple of weeks, hopefully. And plenty to our live streams will be coming shortly thereafter. And all my social media stuff and stuff is also in the description. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.